Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon version 1.1.4. That's right, new content has been released. The September update has happened on October the 5th, and we have bug fixes, we have new content. I'm going to talk about the bug. Alright, I'm not going to do a DD20 mode run, I'm not going to do a cursed run. I just want to do a standard pilot run because we have things to unlock. But I want to talk really quickly about the bug fixes, just to mention a couple that I think are very nice. The weapon switch bug has, I think, been fixed. So now you will no longer accidentally switch your guns when you're trying to move out of the gun switch menu when you close it. That's really nice because that feels like it's been waiting for that bug fix for forever once it was accidentally released in 1.1.3 H3 or whatever the hell version number it was. The other bug that's been fixed, a couple of bugs related to the red scarf, the bloodied scarf actually. Because I identified a few bugs with that item a long time ago, and they have finally been added to the game in the form of fixes. So now you'll no longer accidentally teleport to your mouse cursor when you're trying to do timed dodges as quickly as possible. And that was a problem for me because I would oftentimes try to do really quick temporary dodges to get around some bullet patterns, and it would end up just kind of teleporting me into the bullets. That's one reason why I didn't like the item. The other fix related to the bloodied scarf is that you can now no longer, well, theoretically, you can now no longer take damage from Gull's Revenge or Hammer Time when you are in the middle of your animation. You are actually invincible to physical contact damage and stuff like that, which is really nice. I don't think I've had that happen to me ever, but just knowing that it's been fixed is nice because it's one more, positive check mark in the bloodied scarf category. There are still bugs related to bloodied scarf though, and those have not yet been fixed in the game, and I don't know if they plan on being fixed, but I do hope they are. Primarily, you can't do like a diagonal dodge like this against the wall. It just won't work. You won't move at all. You won't get any iframes, and you'll just take damage. So I might take Bloodied Scarf if we find it, but if we don't, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I can't try the new Bloodied Scarf. I'll be like, hey, good. I don't have to like relearn dodges anymore. But it's at least an item that I'll consider taking now, and I might even like it now that it's been mostly fixed, and now I don't have to worry about causing myself to take damage from weird bugs related to it. I still might get hit because I don't use the item very often, but you never know. So the other changes in this update are new items. There are 3 new items added to the game that are Payday themed. And I mean Payday as in the game Payday by whoever developed that game. It's a cool set of items that you can only find in shops until you unlock them. Let me rephrase that, because that was phrased very poorly. There are 3 new items. They're Payday items. They can always be found in shops, but you can also find them in chests when you unlock them. I don't know how you unlock them. Maybe you just have to get them from the shop once and then they'll be unlocked permanently, I don't know. But the thing is, with those items, you can't buy them. You cannot buy them from the shop even though they're always in the shop. You have to steal them in theme of Payday, which is a game about crime and stealing and looting. So we have to find a way to steal items. We've got to find like a decoy, we got to find a grappling hook, we've got to find anything, because these items that are added, these new items, are $9,999. So we have to find something. We have to find some way of being able to steal items. And I tried, full disclosure, I tried to record this episode once before. I found myself with a grappling hook, and I tried to steal from the shop, and he caught me, and so I restarted the recording, and I reloaded my previous save file so that I would make sure to get the unlocks appropriately. But we gotta be careful about stealing because we want to steal all 3 of the items. There's a synergy related to having all 3. And I just want all 3 of them because I want to unlock them all. I want to actually be able to get them unlocked so they'll show up on other runs. Because it's interesting that they are all available in shops. Because if they're always available in shops, then that means if ever you get the ability to steal, you know that there are 3 items that will always show up in your games 100% of the time, and they're always in the shops. So let's actually talk about those items, shall we? The item that we saw in the shop was the loot bag. I don't know exactly what it does, but I think it allows you to get more money. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it means that, it's like the coin crown where you get an extra 5 credits every few rooms or something like that. I don't know if money is worth double. I don't know if whatever, XYZ. I don't know how it works. I just know that it theoretically allows you to get more money. So that is a very interesting item. The second item is the clown mask, which just lets you have familiars. It spawns 1 familiar for each item you have, and so when you pick it up, you get 1 familiar. If you pick up the loot bag, you get a 2nd familiar. If you pick up the drill, you get a 3rd familiar. So I don't know if those familiars are any good, but that could be an interesting item to get, Oh, damn it. Both chests locked. So yeah, the third item is the drill. The drill lets you open chests without using keys. It's very interesting, and I kind of like the idea of that item. The only thing is, or I kind of like the idea about all the items. The only thing is that I don't really know if they are always going to be worth getting. Like if you can steal an item and you can steal something that lets you open things without having to use a key, that seems pretty nice. That's going to save you money on keys and etc. etc. If you are the pilot, you can hold 2 active items, but if you're not the pilot, you're going to have to trade away your active item for the drill, and then you won't be able to steal. So you'll be able to save money on not buying keys, but then you won't be able to steal the things that are really expensive that you would be spending your money on anyway. So it's kind of a little bit of a weird situation where I don't know if those items will always be worth it in all situations. And additionally, if you're on a cursed mode run, you might not want to steal the items, because if you're stealing the items, as soon as you steal 1 item, you're gonna get the Lord of the Jam following you around. So if you do that, you might find yourself in a worse situation. Who cares about having to unlock chests without using keys if you're dead, I didn't want to have to use 2 blanks here, but whatever we can do for the flawless, we're gonna do. Just don't do that attack right there, the vertical attack. Luckily, he did a short-range triple shot attack, double triple, instead of this attack, or his other attack. Just don't want him to do the big ball over his head, and then another attack at the same time, because if he does that, then I can't dodge it. I have to use a blank. So luckily, we did get the flawless there. So yeah, I'm looking for items that let me steal. That's why I'm not doing a curse mode run. That's why I'm not doing a DD20 mode run, just because I want to be able to do the whole run, and not die super early. But this looks nice. It looks like it's gonna be a nice little change to the meta, at least about how I treat things like, yeah, we'll buy it. At least about how I treat things like stealing from shops, because sometimes I won't do it. Other times I will. We got the ray gun, which is fine. We've got a couple of chests that we can destroy. No ability to steal, which is slightly disappointing. From the brown chest, I think you could get a grappling hook. I wanted to use the lockpick because I want to save my, keys for the next couple of floors, but honestly, we could have probably just tried to open the chest with the keys that we got. It's kind of surprising we were able to buy all the keys and pick up a key and have 4 keys on the floor, because that's ideally what you want. You want to be able to have enough keys to... Yeah, you want to have enough keys to open the oubliette and still open the chest. But, brown, blue, I don't really mind that much not having the ability to open those. So, this run. The purpose of this run is to unlock as many items as possible. Again, I don't know how you're actually supposed to unlock all of the Payday items, because they appear in the shop. They just appear there. You don't have to unlock them for them to appear, but you have to unlock them for them to appear in chests on runs. So I don't know how to do that. I'm just gonna try to acquire them and see what happens, So yeah, the fact that you have to steal them, or that they are guaranteed in the shop and you can steal them, is kind of nice because it means that you have a guaranteed ability to steal an item, but I don't know if they're actually going to be that valuable for cursed mode runs. They could be. You know, if you've got a battle standard, then stealing all the items could mean you have 3 familiars that do a lot of damage, follow you around, etc, etc, etc. That might be worth it in its own right. But if you... Here's my problem. If you become super cursed and have LJ following you around and you've got the bag, the money bag, whatever it's called, it's theoretically going to allow you to get extra money on your run, but who cares because you're super cursed? You're going to have like half the enemies in the game be jammed and they're going to drop a whole lot of money when they die. You're not going to be struggling for cash really, right? And wouldn't you rather just steal an item that gives you a benefit like Gundromeda Strain or the Membrane or Sixth Chamber or Blood Brooch? Like, there are items that you could just steal that are worth more than just, you know, a little bit of extra money on your run theoretically. And that's what I'm having a hard time figuring out, is will these items really be that useful on all the runs? Probably not. I think that it is very situational where you're going to want to take these items, at least if you're not doing just a standard run. If you're doing a standard run, you probably just want to steal them all the time because, you know, they're thematically appropriate. They actually do provide a bonus if you can get all 3 of them. But if you're on a cursed mode run, I don't think you want to steal the Payday items. Now again, I actually haven't had a chance to have the items and test them out. This is what this run is for. But that's where I'm thinking. That's where my mind is going, that it might not be in your best interest all the time to get them. You know, when I'm playing cursed mode runs lately, I have been thinking to myself, is this worth stealing? You know, is the Huntsman worth taking? No. Is the Lament Configurum worth taking? It could be, but probably not, just because it is very dangerous. Maybe if you are ready to take a risk on those runs, you will do it, but I don't know. You know? So yeah, I'm excited for there to be new content and a new kind of change in the meta, even if it is a subtle change in the meta. That might not be a big change in the meta just because these items might not be always worth it, but you know, it adds another variable. It adds another thing to consider, which I like. I like being forced to consider, should I take this item or should I leave it? You know, I had a run, I think it was yesterday, where I actually had the opportunity to take the grappling hook, and I decided against it. I forget which item I had previously, but, you know, I was thinking to myself, oh, if I take the grappling hook, I can steal from shops, I can use it as a little bit of invincibility during the animation of being grappled, and I can, you know, temporarily stun enemies with it. Is it worth taking? You know, I can just add in one more variable on that, which is, where are we in the game? Are there going to be more shops? Am I going to be stealing from shops? I like that. I like having a little bit more depth to those types of decisions. But enough talking about that. We have to actually get the items in order to unlock them, or something. I've heard a rumor, I've heard someone suggest that maybe you have to actually anger the shopkeeper to unlock one of them, or unlock all of them. So like, you have to shoot in the shopkeeper's shop or steal from him, and then he's got to put his shop away, and then that's when you can unlock one of the items. Like, maybe you have to do it flawlessly without taking damage, maybe you just have to get the shopkeeper to leave, and then him being pissed at you is indicator enough that you can unlock the item. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. You know, worst case scenario, on the 4th floor, I can just anger the shopkeeper and then he'll be gone forever. I don't want to do it early, because if I do it early, I'm not going to be able to steal from him ever again. Not like I can steal from him right now, but, you know, if we can get the hook shot, then I could, you know, steal the drill or something. But the hook shot is unreliable for that. I mentioned it earlier, I did get the hook shot and I screwed it up just a little while ago when I was trying to record this episode. If you have the D-pad, right? Did I mention this earlier? I don't remember. But if you have the D-pad, what you can do is you can do back, shoot, and the D-pad will fire a hook shot. And the hook shot will stun an enemy if it hits it, but it'll also steal an item. The thing with the hook shot is that if you're using the D-pad and you steal an item using it, it actually doesn't count. The shopkeeper won't get angry at you. I don't know why it works, but I've had it work in the past. Maybe that's been fixed. Maybe that's why it didn't work when I tried it on this run. I don't know. Again, not with the D-pad, but with the actual grappling hook item. But I would love to get the D-pad specifically so that I could try it out. But something like the decoy, Grey Mauser, Chafe Grenade, Time Stop, those are all better at allowing you to steal because they are a little bit more consistent and they are not quite as finicky to use. You can steal with the grappling hook and not have anyone get pissed at you, but you've got to do it in a very particular fashion for it to work 100% of the time. And what you've got to do is you've got to stand outside the shop and shoot the grappling hook into the shop. We actually can't do that here because of the layout of the shop, I believe, but we could give it a shot, technically, right? And if we fail, I could always just like Control-Alt-Delete the game and try to, you know, reload the floor, or, you know, get new RNG for the floor and try it again or something. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with ideas here, you know? We don't need to do another dodge over the pit. It's actually a tricky dodge here because you have to get it nearly perfect. If you don't, you're not going to have enough distance to make it over the gap. I'm going to open the black chest because we've got the Helix and the Gamma Ray. Those are pretty good boss killers in their own right. So if we don't get the guaranteed gun drops, we should still have enough guns to be able to kill the Old King. Black Chest Gun would be probably a better boss killer anyways. Yes, it's a Gunther. So we've got our new boss killer, we've got our new everything gun essentially. I'm actually going to just use the Helix on this boss because the Gunther is not charged. We need to get the Gunther leveled up so that it has additional damage. I'm not sure exactly how much its damage improves when you use it, but right now, if I was to use it, its damage would be a little bit subpar. So I do want to just use the Helix, because it's a little bit more consistent on the fight, but we're going to be using the Gunther. I mean, thank you, game, for giving me the Gunther, because it means that now I can just run through the game, you know? I don't need to force the gun drops, gives us a better chance of getting things like active items that lets us steal. And theoretically with the Gunther, we're not gonna die because it's that good of a gun. So we'll have a good chance of getting down to floor 4, getting to the Old King fight. I wanna go to the Old King floor, the Abbey, just so that I have a better chance of more time to get an ability to steal, really. That's what it's boiling down to. We get the Teleporter prototype, which is good. Let's blank here and I'll blink in the shop. We should go get the crest first and then we'll blink. But this item is pretty good. It's pretty good. It's really good when you can get down to the... I mean, we should pop it right now, shouldn't we? Maybe we'll get into the room with the old crest, or maybe we will just find a secret room. But yeah, Teleporter prototype is really good for later in the game when you are on bullet hell, because you can skip the entirety of bullet hell if you use it appropriately. Homing shots? Homing shots. Homing shots is pretty good. It means that the Gunther's primary shots will home slightly even before we get it fully powered up, which is honestly nice. So yeah, we're gonna blank in the shop. I have no idea where the secret room is, so we're just gonna go down to the next floor. We've got the old crest. We've got Gunther. I really, 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 really want to flawless the floor, deliver the old crest, go down to the Abbey, and have more time to try to steal from the shop. Because I really, 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 can't you tell, want to get these items unlocked. I wanna get all 3 of them on this run, so that in the future I can just play a normal run and then maybe get them dropped as chest rewards or something. Or even just like experience the items. I have no idea if they're any good. That's why I want to do this run. Let's avoid the trap room for now, because there is a possibility I'll take damage, so why don't we just avoid it and go this way instead. Probably for the better, because I do not want to... Not bad for a dork. Nice. I don't want to lose the crest. So we are leveled up a little bit with the Gunther. We have bouncing shots now. Trying to bounce the shots over there to hit this guy. We still have homing shots, so let's, make sure to use them. Most of these enemies are dead now. It's like the bouncing shots don't do damage. I don't know, it's weird. We found the shop. Please, shop, let me buy something to steal from you. There's the loot bag again. I do have to wonder if maybe this is going to change the meta a little bit about the shops, because the shops won't be as valuable. Like, if you don't want the loot bag, and there's a loot bag guaranteed to be in the shop, then maybe it's going to overwrite another item. Like, maybe it overwrites a key, maybe it overwrites a armor, and you are playing as the robot on a curse mode run, and you just want to frickin' buy HP. I think it's I wonder if it's gonna change things up a little bit, I have no idea what's up with my sounds, but my headphones, I think they're dying. The sounds in the game don't sound correct. I was playing a little bit of PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds the other day, and I was getting some crackle out of my left earpiece. They're really cheap headphones, but I got them specifically because they were cheap. And because I really don't like having big cups. Because big cup headphones are expensive, and big cup headphones... I'm talking to myself all day recording these episodes. I want to be able to hear what I'm saying without it being a little bit muffled, because it kind of just, distracts myself a little bit. So I just kind of wear these, little crappy over-the-ear headphones that just don't even, wrap around your head at all. And they're, $5 on Amazon. They work, but they don't seem to last all that well, which I guess is to be expected. I really need a proper pair of headphones. I need recommendations of what I want. Headphones that don't hurt your ears if you're wearing them for a few hours, etc., etc. Oh. I'm always surprised by how much damage we do with the Gunther. I'm gonna open this because I want a hookshot. Yeah, we got the Phoenix. We don't need guns. We don't need guns, so we might as well pick up the guns that we get in an attempt to get a passive or an active to spawn from the boss fight. Specifically, I want actives. Gunther's leveled up to max, which is lovely, because now we have insane DPS, and we have a boss killer, room clearer, everything killer doer. I only need one thing, game. I just need one item that lets me steal. We're getting so many keys. Give me the chafe grenade. Give me, a Trork. He has grenades in his shop. Give me the aged bell. I know that's like a black level item. It's a mimic. Dude, that's so good. Wind-up gun. A little disappointing, but that's okay. So we did do the entire floor with the old crest. Kind of surprised at that because it was literally the last room on the floor. But that being a mimic is actually kind of nice because it means that we can save a key for the Abbey, I guess. Sponge! Sponge is real good. I definitely do not mind the sponge. I want to buy the loot bag. I don't know how to get it without stealing. I think you have to steal it. And currently we have no method of doing that, so I guess we're just gonna fight the boss. We should probably teleport. Hey, dude. How's it going? we should be using the teleport more frequently just so that we can, you know, have a higher chance of finding secret rooms and stuff like that. Holster. Should be a relatively easy fight. Because we have the Gunther, we can very easily kill the minions that this guy spawns. Biggest problem is don't get hit by his bullets. And sometimes I have a tendency to get hit by his bullets. Specifically when he shoots his Void Marshal, his little fake Void Marshal in his upper left tentacle there. Because it comes out very quickly. It's not like his other attacks that are easier to see. We get the phone. I'm gonna take the phone. Big boy is alright. It's gonna be really nice against the Old King because it will act as a bit of a blank. And I'm gonna get rid of the... teleporter prototype because honestly I don't really care about it all that much and I'd rather have the ability to lockpick chests in case we need to. And I say in case we need to, meaning in case we run out of keys and we want to open a chest, maybe get something out of it. I will, however, come over here to sell the teleporter prototype. We might as well get some extra cash out of it. Stand on top. G, not F. That would be a terrible mistake. There we go. And, buy a key. Just to hedge our bets a little bit on the next floor. But yeah, I'm looking for flash grenades. I'm looking for chafe grenades, whatever it's called. I'm looking for a torque shop. I'm looking for a decoy. You can buy the decoy in the shop. Give me a D-pad. Give me anything. And we actually have to do it on this floor because the next floor is floor 3, then 4, and floor 5 won't have the guaranteed items from Payday. So we actually have to do it now on this floor in order to get all 3 on one singular run. Past, here we come. You know, a little bit of RNG involved there, but that is endemic to Gungeon. That is not something that should be surprising at all. We don't need any other guns, by the way. So honestly, I should have sold literally every other gun on the last floor because we don't need the money. Because Gunther is the gun we're going to be using for everything now. It might be a little bit boring, but it's Gunther. Are you telling me I shouldn't use Gunther? That is wrong. You are telling me a falsehood if you say that we should not be using the Gunther right now. It is probably the best gun in the game. I would argue that Blasphemy could be better because it blocks bullets. Damn it. Blasphemy definitely doesn't do as much damage, but it does have that defensive component to it. I might argue that the Black Hole gun might be the best gun in the game, but if you've got the Gunther, you don't need the Black Hole gun. You're going to be killing things so damn quickly anyways, you know? Like, the thing about the Black Hole gun is that it allows you to do room clearing incredibly easily, and it allows you to get the flawlesses easily because you just destroy the enemy bullets. But if you've got the Gunther, you don't really need to worry about that, because you can just blank it up when you need to. And the fight's, you know, probably not going to last all that long anyways due to the damage that you're doing. So I don't know, the Gunther, it might very well be the best gun in the game. I don't know. Honestly, I would probably consider it the best one in the game. The most consistently good gun in the game. The best gum in the game. Alright. Come on, Gungeon. I want to see the new items. I want to use the drill. I want you to give me the ability to steal. No. Close, but not quite. Because theoretically, we only need to do this once. Once we steal all the items, they're unlocked. We could get them as boss rewards, we could get them as chest drops. Maybe they won't cost $9.99 in the shop, I don't know. I really don't know. Let's not F it up this time. Destroy our damn chest before we can do anything. Will Big Boy open the secret room? I doubt it. Honeycomb. Eat your honeycombs, kids. Yeah, I don't think that the Big Boy will find a secret room. I mean, we could try, but I honestly just don't. I don't think it works. Bomb works, the standard bomb item. Not the ice bomb, but the regular bomb. Someone has told me that the bomb will find a secret room. I think they told me that in the past and I just forgot, but apparently if we can find that item, we can maybe drop the lockpicks for that or something. 'Cause then we can save blanks. But I'm still kind of relying on the idea of the Big Boy being a blanker for us on this boss fight. It's gonna allow us to, hopefully... Oh! What the fucking Christ, game? Oh my... pardon the language. Teleporting enemies need to get fixed, dodge roll. It's crazy. Seriously though, pardon the language there. I was very surprised that the whiz-bang would summon an enemy literally inside of me. But, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. We did lose the glass Guanstone, but honestly that's not doing too much for us anyways. Where was the where was the Guanstone there? It didn't destroy the bullet that spawned inside of me. I am gonna open this. Has a chance of having a... let's try it. I'm gonna open it because it does have a chance of... Oh right, we got this. Oh, I'm sorry about your chest, dude. What has a chance of doing something? I don't remember. We got a key, okay. Is that because we partially destroyed his chest? Probably not. Honestly, we do have a lot of keys. Maybe I should have gotten rid of the lockpick on the last floor. Kept the chest teleporter. Let me steal. Let me steal. Did we open both chests? Yeah, what do we get out of this one? Wind-up gun. No, out of this chest we got the honeycomb, and then out of that chest we got the wind-up gun. No, the mail gun. Gotcha. Alright, let's fight this guy. After we buy a couple blanks. Do we need to buy blanks? Probably not. Let's just buy the key and then go. I don't care if I get hit a few times against this guy. We're not trying to flawless him. We're not the robot. We can tank a little bit of damage. I actually didn't even need to use that blank there. That was kind of stupid. We got Big Boy ready to go. Just gonna keep it active and pop it when I need it, so I don't have to press space twice. This attack should be fine. Really, I'm just waiting for him to do his vertical attack, one where he shoots something out of the cannonball in the back of his head. I'm sure it's got a name. Do I know what it is? No. Not that attack. Not this attack. This attack. Except he didn't overlay it, now he did. That's when we use it. That's the ideal time to use that ability from the Big Boy. And it does charge up pretty quickly. It also charges up on the damage that it deals, which is quite nice. Let's nuke him down. Let me steal. Let me steal. I don't think the Merc shotgun lets me steal. No! Game! Come on! It's gotta be a way. It's gotta be a way. Mod the Gungeon doesn't work yet with this version of the game, so I can't use that. And all the secret rooms, we've got the lockpicks, can't get the drill. I mean, what should I do? If I don't unlock any of the items because I don't have the ability to steal, should I still put the episode up? Honestly, probably. Ended up talking about the DLC for most of it, so I don't want to have to try to remember what I was saying and say it again for another episode of this. Yeah, theoretically, I actually don't think we can get all 3 of the items. We have to do another run. Which, I mean... Oh no, we gotta do another run of Enter the Gungeon! Aw, damn. And here you thought I was gonna be done with this game forever. Here you thought you were gonna be done with me. No. Gonna have to do another one. Oh no, another run with the Gunther. Oh man. I mean, we might not get the Gunther. I'm talking about this run. This run is, oh, the run with the Gunther. Oh, so disappointing. Okay, Glass Guanstone. Don't teleport whiz-bang shots into me again, game. 'Cause that shit's annoying. It is nice seeing that bug fixes are happening, though. Oh, it's so nice! I don't have... if I press WASD, it doesn't switch the gun anymore. Oh, it's so good. Because the big problem with it before is that when you close the menu, it would force your guns to change. It doesn't do that anymore. It would force your guns to change if you're holding WASD, and it would do it once before it actually closes the menu, even if you were closing the menu. So it's just a weird condition. Clown mask. I suppose here's what we'll do. If we can't steal on the 4th floor shop, we will anger the shopkeeper and force him to leave, and maybe we'll still get an unlock by pissing off the shopkeeper. I don't know if that's how it works. I've heard a rumor. We're gonna be myth-busting this up here a little bit. But we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. Sure. Just gonna use the big boy there to just stop that bullet, because that bullet that he fired would create like a mine on the battlefield here, and I just wanted to avoid that. It would shoot a bunch of bullets out. It would be a little bit annoying. Do these pierce? I think these might pierce. I don't want to big boy the little dudes. Oh god! Because if I big boy the little dudes, they might transform into different enemies, like mutant bulletkins that shoot shotguns instead of the dudes that I had right there shooting the, you know, AK-47s or whatever they were. They weren't AKs, they were machine guns, right? I'm an idiot. I should have definitely opened the chests on this floor before fighting the boss, because now we got the guaranteed gun drop, which was Alien Engine. Which is fine, but I misplayed that. I was too eager to fight the boss and you know, have forward progress that I didn't think about my actions. Gotta start thinking a little bit more in Gungeon, man. You know, little decisions like that, they do matter. When do you fight the boss? What chests are you gonna open? Are you gonna find the secret room? Are you gonna buy blanks from the shop? What are you gonna buy from the shop? And I screwed it up slightly. There's Gungeon Pepper. Should use this. There we go. God damn it. Come on, game. Alright, where's Gunther? Ooh. This guy might give me something that lets me steal, right? Right? You know you wanna. Damn. Damn it, it's just Patches and Mendy. I don't know if there's like a stat that makes enemies change, but enemies can transmogrify into mutant versions, but I don't know what causes that. Like, is it coolness or is it curse? I don't know. Oh, that's interesting. When you spawn, you don't get knocked around the knockback effect of the Alien Engine. I did not realize that. I mean, I've noticed in the past that you don't get knocked around from contact damage, or no, you can't deal contact damage if you've got Armor of Thorns, or if you're playing the bullet and you've got the bullet item, the red cape, whatever it is. Live ammo, that's what it's called, right? Still just a little bit weird. I'm gonna kill your dude. Alright, well, good job. You buffed him. Okay, we've done the floor. Can't steal, buy a key. We could buy the bomb, and then that way we could open secret rooms without using blanks, but honestly I don't think it matters. This is not a run where we need to micro that hard. I should have microed, you know, going to the boss fight, because then we could have potentially gotten another chance at getting a active item, but... I just hate the corners in this room. Hate the walls. Get rid of them. Good. Oh, this freaking ghost sucked up my bullets. I want to hit the skelly. More money. I mean, maybe if we have like 1,000,000 clones, we could get enough money to make this work, but pretty sure the only way that you can get those items is by stealing them. And that is just very RNG dependent right there. Brown chest. I mean, I want to open it. Brown chest can have maybe the decoy? Nah, decoy I think is blue level. But the, pretty sure the hookshot is brown level. And I honestly like the hookshot. I think it's a really good item if you use it correctly. Not just for stealing. But we have to find it. Another key. Honestly, I should not have picked that up because now we won't get the guaranteed key drop in the shop, but I thought we had already been to the shop for some reason. We have not. If I can get one item unlocked on this run, I'll be happy. Because then it's you know, it is still beneficial to have done the run. And maybe I can learn what one of the items does. I mean, personally, like have personal experience with it. I know what they do theoretically. I think if you've got the battle standard, you're going to probably want to try to get them as fast as possible, all these items, because the battle standard will mean that you have more damage on your familiars, you have better familiars with the clown mask item. And since the multiple items from the set you have, more of the items from the set you have anyways, with the clown mask you get one additional familiar, so. I'm saying this very poorly, but I'm still thinking to myself, damn it, run! Give me the Gunther! No way of stealing. I mean, thank you, but also, at the same time, screw you, game. It's gonna be Skelly. So he was transmogrified into a mutant version of his former self. After I thought he had died. Come on. That's right, Gungeon Pepper will kill the small slimes. I gotta remember that. I pointed that out on a previous episode a long time ago that DD20 Gungeon Pepper is actually pretty damn good. It helps protect you from blobulons. You might hear them coming, you might see them coming because they kind of flash a little bit when you hit them. And also, it's just okay. Okay, gun. Gun? Item. Damage. Whatever. Words. We'll open the brown chest, because it is going to have a passive or active in it. Litchi Trigger Finger. I mean, Litchi Trigger Finger is actually really good. I don't know why it's considered brown level, but there we go. We've done our due diligence on this floor. Now we fight the boss and see what we get. But first, might as well do some further exploration here. Go this way. Hello. Surprised to see me? I got here rather quick, don't you think? Oh, there's the shop. I almost forgot about you, dude. We can gun munch. We can steal one item. Okay. Goodbye, trusty lockpicks. Hello, gun muncher, my old friend. We're gonna gun munch This gun, shock rifle. And the SAA, honestly, I just want, like, something cool. I don't know what I want, but might as well give it a shot. Charge shot. Ah, there we go. Okay, so, the shop is worthless at this point. We might as well buy nothing. I'm just gonna steal this. And I'm gonna stay in the shop, even if it costs me some damage. I wanna see what happens when the shop man finishes his animation. Like maybe we get an unlock or something. I don't know. Here we go. Get out and don't come back. So he teleported me away. We got the drill. We got the big boy. I'm gonna keep the grappling hook because I want to be able to steal more. And again, I think it's a pretty decent item. We don't really need the big boy for what's coming up. Okay, so we picked up the drill. Sergeant. Let's take a look at it. Opens locked chests. Loud. Device once used to access the innermost chambers of ancient currency reliquaries. Safes. Cheaply constructed and prone to breaking in ancient text. The word drill is commonly preceded or followed by expletives. Okay, so we've got an item. We got one of them. Thank you, for giving me the grappling hook, at least on this run. Even if it did take a while. Might as well kind of abuse the damage output from the, from that thing while we can. Alien engine. Trying to spam as quickly as I can because of the piercing shots means that we are not really damage capping ourselves all that much here. Now there's only one left. Now that's not really that important. And there we go. Oh. So we got the drill. We can actually see this in action here in a second. Well, not in a second. We have to go down to the next floor and find a chest that we can use it on. But this is good. Generating. All right. And there's the hook shot in action. Just kind of just stun some of these nasty enemies. It's a good item. Don't underestimate it. Excuse me. Makes that room really easy. Spawn the skeleton. I do hope that they fix his audio cues a little bit at some point. But dude, I love the hookshot as an item. I've learned to love it anyways. Full ammo for everything? What a joke. I'm actually using the Gungeon for teleportation. Not the Gungeon, the alien engine. Not for teleportation, but for telelocation? What's the not supernatural word for that? Or science fiction word? For moving, translocation, I think. Something like that. Don't summon the Skelly. I bet you I could stun the Gun Reaper with this. That's something worth considering right there. I don't know why I didn't consider that before. I guess it's something that doesn't necessarily come up all that often, but yeah, if you could stun the Gun Reaper, knock him out of the equation for a second, allow yourself to kill his minions or just like dodge around him when you need a moment. But of course you could just use the hookshot for dodging, and while you're in the hookshot animation you don't take any damage. So 2 ghosts if I remember correctly. Yes, I do. Ooh, we're almost there. We can see the drill in action. Honestly, you might have already had the opportunity to use the drill in your own runs, or seen other people use the drill, but this will be my first time. I'm excited. I'm always excited for new Gungeon content. All right. The chest is locked. Let's not use a key. Let's drill it, baby. Alright, so we have to fight waves of enemies while the drill is working. And I hope we don't destroy the chest accidentally. That's the first time I've ever seen, like, walls move in the game. That's it? 2 rooms of combat? And then they're like, ooh, that's kind of cool. Where did we go? Wherever we were, it was not on the map. And the drill is already halfway charged. Okay. So you fight 2 waves of enemies in exchange for not having to use a key. That seems really good, actually. I like it. That is definitely worth going through with because, I mean, you get the charge and also you get to save money on keys. I wish it was a little bit more combat, actually. That feels a little bit too good. If you're stealing items, you know... And see, that's actually the problem. Let me try to complete my thought here. If you're stealing items, that means you probably have something like a grappling hook or a decoy. Because active items that allow you to steal are more common than guns that allow you to steal. There's only 2 guns that let you do it, I think. So, if you are stealing items, then you're going to steal the expensive stuff, you're going to have more money for keys. So why would you need a drill to not open... Or why would you need a drill to open chests that are locked when you can just buy keys, because you're going to be spending your money on buying keys and, you know, blanks and stuff, and you're just going to be stealing the items from the shop. So I really just don't quite understand when you would want to have the drill. I guess you'd want to have it if you just don't have a lot of keys, you know, kind of like how you could just get a lockpick out of a brown chest and you're like, I have 0 keys, so this is actually a pretty good drop. Maybe. Maybe I'm still just not quite understanding something about it. Oh, thanks, game. I mean, I don't know what I was supposed to do about that, because I was just in the enemy for a while. I guess we'll just, you know, go over here and do another unlock. See, like, if I wanted to, I could just steal frost bullets. Gungeon. And, you know, if I was doing a stealing run, that's what I would do. I would steal the most expensive thing and then just spend my money on, you know, HP or a blank or whatever's left. But I don't really get it yet. I could definitely see you taking the drill if you've already got the other items, because they kind of synergize with each other and giving you additional familiars if you have the mask. Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to stun this guy, but he was not formed yet. Yeah, we can totally stun him. Just wanted to stop for a second because there might have been another drop happening there, not just the ammo bag. Alright, wait for this guy to fully spawn, then hit him. The stun lasts for quite a while. I like it. Alright, let's do some more drilling. I guess it is enemies related to the floor? What? What? Whoa, wait a minute. What's gonna happen to the chest when I leave? Where's the chest gonna go? Well, I guess I have a moment. No, it's gone. I wanted to see what would happen. There it is. There's my blue chest all the way over there. Aw. Well, that was strange, I have to admit. I was not expecting that. I guess we don't need the drill anymore, so we'll drop it for the rat, I suppose. Okay. Thanks, drill. I guess. That was really strange. We did one wave and we got a drop, but you can't approach the chest in the middle or else it'll teleport you away and your chest will remain all the way over here. Okay. Okay. Like, yes, I wanted to... I mean, yes. We're gonna take these. Yes, I wanted to open the chest, but I wanted to see what would happen. And I actually also wanted an icon on the map so I could see where the room was. It's right there. Okay, we can only steal one item. I will steal a Ring of Chest Friendship. I will steal Lament Configurum. Well, let's hold off. Let's steal Frost Bullets first. I don't like Stout Bullets, so I'm not going to do that. We're going to do this. Your items are going to go away. Thief! We got the Shell Razor. Lament Configurum. Awesome. Let's use it. Why not? It's a good item. Might give us some weird, wacky stuff. We're not gonna get any more shops. What would be awesome is if we get the clone and then we could just redo the run, keep stacking up passives and actives, and then just do more stealing. I lost the grappling hook, but I honestly don't expect us to get another clone item. I say another clone item, but I really just meant a clone item. It'd be cool if we could. I wouldn't say no. I did want to take Airstrike though, because it kind of does serve a similar purpose to the Big Boy. It's kind of a little bit of a mini blank. Except it also does a lot of damage. I mean, Big Boy also does a lot of damage, but it does a lot of damage in a line. It's got those explosions. Come on. Die, dragon! Die, you die, you dragon bastard! Send you back to hell. I wouldn't mind a clone. I would do it. I would do a clone run for you. I would feel really stupid about dropping the grappling hook, but I would do it. I would do it for you, YouTube. Gotta get better at this phase on DD20 mode. These bullet patterns are a pain in the butt. No, we're not hitting it! Ah, just use it, Gunther. I thought I was in range because I heard it take damage, but that was just because of the Gungeon Pepper, not Alien Engine, so that was really dumb. That's okay. That was really dumb right there. And that was really dumb right there. Surprisingly, I have not taken damage based on these stupid dodges. Heavy Boots makes this super easy because you just stand there, pop the Alien Engine, and he's dead instantly. The heart phase anyways. Okay. Lament Configurum, let's pop it. Yari Launcher, I mean, I'll take it. I will not complain about a Yari. Oh, that was really dumb damage. I didn't expect him to have that line of bullets coming right at my face, but whatever. So we've got our boss killer now, I suppose. Like we really needed the Yari launcher. Give me the clone. I want a clone. Oh, but if I clone, I can't pick up the drill anymore, or I can't pick it up again because I've already bought it. But I could get the other two items, but maybe there's an unlock for having all three. Like maybe you get the mask unlocked if you get all three of them or something. I literally don't know. I'm guessing here. But anything could be possible. We'll see. I will use as much Lament Configurum as I can, trying to get a drop out of this. By a drop, I mean clone. If we can, we can. If we can't, we can't. Yo, could you just die over there, please? Thank you. Got a chest. We might be able to get more keys in the future, so let's not destroy it. How come I froze him? Oh, I got frost bullets. Completely forgot about that. Apparently they're like really good frost bullets too, because you're unlikely to get a lot of them in a row to freeze an enemy, so they do more freezing than you would expect. Something like that. Yes, I spawn Lament Configurum in here. Yes, I'll do it again. Kind of the point. Use it as much as possible. You gotta get those delicious payouts. I didn't think I would roll into him, I will admit. That's okay. This is not a flawless run attempt. This is not a no-hit run. Oh, okay, a bullet went a long ways. This is just a having fun run. I'll do that 10 times out of 10. Kill one of the frickin' bullats as soon as possible. These guys are annoying as hell. Does bang suck? That's right, I'm talking to you. Is Gunther too good? Yes. But I got it fair and square. The game gave me a black chest and I opened it. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. I was really hoping though that I could get all 3 of those Payday items. Really wanted to, you know, show them off in my first 1.1.4 video. That's alright. Just have to do it again. As mentioned earlier, come on! Gunther! Thank you, Gunther. Go Team Gungeon. Yeah, well, you know what? You're not getting the ammo. It'd be cool if Gunther could eat ammo. Like, he gets stronger for every ammo drop you give him. Or like a gun that would do that. Maybe not that good of an idea, but it's a possible idea. I don't know. I'm not a game dev. Yo, can we kill this guy already? And take the Magnum, even though there's no real point because it's just a Magnum. I wish that Lament Configurum could give you consistently better items, because the Magnum's not that good. It's not worth, you know, taking the damage, getting the curse, using the item, fighting the enemies. You know, the first time we used, or no, like the second time we used Lament Configurum, we got the frickin' Yari launcher. Now that is worth it. 10 times out of 10. Come on. We know you're dead. We both know you're dead. Yes. Probably unnecessary. I think we could have just killed him by shooting him, but... You know, I got the item. Might as well use it. I want to keep the Lament Configurum active so I know when I can use it. Oh, we did get a key drop. Nice. And go open that chest that spawned all the way up here. Charming rounds. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not that effective for killing enemies super quickly, but could be worse. We could have gotten another like way of stealing, and then I would have been like, "Ah, oh, damn it! This is like the exact wrong time for this item." Yeah, the charming rounds with the Gunther, I mean, we're just killing things far too quickly for it to really matter. You're not spawning Skelly Lord, okay? I love just kind of running into a room really quickly thanks to the alien engine. Like, here I am! It's like Kramer from Seinfeld. I need to get like the sound effect of Kramer. What the hell does that mean? Sound effect of Kramer. Kramer doesn't have a sound effect when he enters the room. He has a visual effect. That's Kramer. Quickly opening the door and sliding in. Is there a Kramer sound effect? Probably not. It's been a long time since I've watched Seinfeld, okay? Look. Look. It's probably more of a visual gag, sort of a dealio. I'm doing all the extra rooms, by the way, for Lament Configurum charges. I want to get that clone. Give it to me, game. You know, I've had Lament Configurum, Gunther, Yari Launcher, clone runs before. I want it this time, too. I like stocking up on the item synergies. Freezing bullets plus homing bullets plus charming bullets. Oftentimes you don't get too much of an opportunity to stack up a lot of stuff. Hello! Should've just walked into this room earlier when that key dropped. Come on. At least we have a teleporter in this room now. Get a Guanstone that kindles blanks. It's absolutely worthless. Luckily these do go through the trap in the middle. I didn't realize that. I guess it makes sense because they pierce through a lot of other things. Specifically, I guess they do pierce the Treadnought's little pillar walls. I guess it makes sense that they would pierce other things as well. Sure, why not? Hello. You shot me in the back. I saw you there. Just couldn't turn fast enough. We got the op. We'll take it. It's not very good. Op is mostly, in my opinion, gun munch and cell material. You know what? Could just use that. Still have, you know, a good secondary active item. I don't have to keep it on. Let me configure them the entire damn time. Oh my god, another chest. How could you? You magnificent son of a gun. You've done it. Hello. It's pretty nice though. Again, I do love going into a room super quickly and being like, hello world, I'm Kramer. How many ammo drops have we gotten on this damn run? Every time I get a good Lament Configurum going on, they just give me the, like, not Lament Configurum, every time I got a good, like, Gunther run going on, they give me so many ammo drops. Like, damn it, game, come on. Something's left. But where? Ah, hello. Alright, let's fight the boss. Oh, and again, I should have just gone and unlock the door. Or unlock the teleporter. So we've done the entirety of Bullet Hell. Let's finish this off. That was a dumb dodge. We're not gonna die. Don't worry about that. Still have 3 blanks. Gunther. Good damage. Might as well, really, like... Things are gonna die quickly enough here that it doesn't matter if we use Lament Configure him for this. Now, dodging multiple bullet patterns might be a little bit difficult, and indeed, it took a little bit of damage from that. Who cares? Come on. Gotcha. Lament Configure him? Lament Configure him? What if I pop it now, and then we just get carried? Goodbye! They hurt me! They still hurt me! Even though I was being dragged by the hand of the devil himself. I guess he's not a devil, he's a lich. That's different. Is he like a you know, Dungeons and Dragons lich? Is the gun his phylactery or something? I'm not a big, like, Dungeons and Dragons nerd, but I think, like, liches have phylacteries, which are like physical objects that like contain a part of their soul and contain their power. Kind of like the, you know, the frickin' Voldemort, right? He's got like phylacteries. He's got these items that contain a part of himself, and you can never truly get rid of them while they're still there in existence. You know what? Alright, last phase of the fight. We can probably get one more Lament charge. We're that cursed? I did not realize we were at 7 curse already. I guess I've been taking the cursed items without any regard as to whether or not they're good. Oh, excuse me. Don't get hit a bunch because things here are super jammed. You know what? Would love an airstrike for this. That moves very quickly. It's actually a little bit close here at the end. But we got it. We got it. Oh my god, I did not expect that. I should have. Alright, don't die. There we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. A little bit closer at the end, but, you know, if I was playing to win, I also wouldn't freaking use Lament Configure him at every single opportunity. So we saw the drill, and we saw it in action, and we saw a few bugs with the game that I've never experienced before, one of which is directly related to the drill. But good run, all things considered. I guess we just gotta do this again. We gotta wait until we can get an early opportunity to steal all of the Payday items, and hopefully unlock everything, because we did not unlock anything on this run, I don't think. I mean, I'll check the... I mean, even if I check the Ammonomicon, it's not going to do anything, right? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh, items, bottom, drill. So we haven't even seen the bag, and we haven't even seen the mask. And I don't think the drill's unlocked. Like, unlocked. Yes, it opens locked chests, and it unlocks them, but the item is not unlocked in that it'll show up in chests. Like, I don't know what kind of a quality chest it would show up in to begin with. But anyways, good run. We will try to unlock more of this stuff next time, so thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you here for the next run of Enter the Gungeon 1.1.4 edition.